think my co-host is muted.
Oh man, I had so many good ones. I was like, badoo badoo, and then not a co-host, I'm the host. And then I was like, could this be true? Matt's come straight to you. Damn it! Start again. We're doing a whole thing again. I'm not kidding. Start it over. You're not listening. I don't have control. Badoo.
Redemption arc.
Matt taking over. Here we go now. I cannot believe you did not restart it for me. You embarrassed me. You set me up for failure. And why I'm all the way in the back?
Why do you have two screens?
What, you can barely see one.
Mine
should be in the
the right way. I'm upside down.
Where am I at there? Oh,
Left.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that one. Why is George on there twice? I get why Mark's on there twice. Oh, people aren't sure that I can. By the way, this is a culture intro, and we're just gonna wait out this black screen that he has at the end of it because culture. Welcome everyone. Buen evening. That's good evening in Spanish for you people. Not you people, like not just like specifically you Hispanic people. I meant like people like we're all people. Hey, it's me. Anyway, it's me, it's Matt, taking over the dump once again because I'm the reliable one. Yep. And with me, as he has been for most of the day, a little late on Street Sponge, which was an excellent episode, is Mr. Grant Gregory.
G'day. Yeah, definitely that first episode of things we're on today, it was fueled by pork power, that's for sure. It was a lot of fun.
Oh man, pork and kung fu. If you want to know what that's about, go watch Street Smarts. Not now though. We can wait until I'm done here. Madd's Day. Every day's Madd's Day. And Big Rod's member for 8 months at the hot pie level. I don't know where that is in the ranking, but I'm sure it's
in the top 5 tiers, I think.
Top five tier. And let's see who else we got here in the chat that's not being highlighted. Keely Chow, how's it going? Saying hello to Stephen Walton. Don't know if I know who that is. Oh, but I like him already. No girls allowed. Hell yeah. That's right. No girls allowed. Then hello, Eric. I am so disturbed that we live in a society where clean your penis. Speaking of cleaning your penis, we got a super chat from Eric K for $2. Anytime now. Eric K for $2 says, nice to see Matt and Grant will show up for the show. Of course we will. And speaking of showing up for shows, hey, how's it going, Red Gaze?
Hey, what's up? I was just in the bathroom finishing up. I had to polish and clean my knob. So
I
hope it's good to go. Got a nice sparkling shine to it. How you gentlemen doing?
Yeah, well, you don't want to have an unpolished knob. It's even worse when it gets rusty.
Of course. Yeah, rust is the worst. It'll take you forever to get that off of there.
Yeah. Phil TMNT. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. By the way, I was watching before I came on here. I was watching The Dark Knight Rises. It was just the beginning, right? And they're like in the sewer or whatever. And I'm like, dude, this is like the Foot in Secret of the Ooze. Like legit, they just stole it from Secret of the Ooze.
I'd have to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, because like they're all underground and stuff, and they're doing kung fu. They may not be doing kung fu, but I'm just saying, like it definitely reminded me of the Foot, because like the orphan kid was like, oh, there's more jobs down there than there are up here. People go down there for work, like the Foot, like the kids that joined the Foot. They went to join because for work.
Well, they got free cigarettes and they got the skateboard around all the time.
Oh, yeah, they had a fat stash down there. They had bubble gum, they had soft drinks, everything.
I love how like what's his name? Like and he whined and he was wheezily. What was his name in Secret of the Ooze?
Are you talking about Sporking News podcast?
No, no, the pizza delivery guy. You know.
Oh yeah,
Kino, yeah, and he's trying out for
Keanu.
the foot, right? Keanu.
Yeah, I think it's Keanu. Yeah,
Keanu,
like that,
yeah. He's trying out, and he'll pass one section. And they're like, "Very good." This is how he talks. It's not racist. Very good, there, Kino, right? And he would run 5-10 feet and be like, "Hey, Raphael, did you see me? I think I got in." And like he's this giant turtle that's 15 feet away from everybody that he just ran from. Like, how do you not see him? He's a giant fucking turtle.
Oh, I think it's the ninja part of the Ninja Turtles. That's
is that the part?
Yeah,
I
think so.
That kid had some moves though.
Who? Kino? He was one of the turtles in the first one, and he graduated from the suit. Anyway, I don't know how we got there, but Magatech Mags says, catch it on stream replay. Well,
it's a callback.
Kaluga goes in White Russians or any Russian. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to be racist.
No.
So, yeah.
Are there non-white Russians?
I knew an Asian Russian.
No, you didn't. Dude, wow, we are off and running. Dude, what's his name? Not John Kahn. The director of like Aquaman, right? James Wan?
Oh, James Wan, yeah.
Yeah. He's New Zealand, right? Look, anybody can be from anywhere and have any type of accent. But I was watching and he comes on the screen, and as soon as he started talking, it disrupted my very my idea of what he was going to sound like. Does that make sense? Because he has a New Zealand accent, but you're not expecting a New Zealand accent coming from him.
Well, you don't expect redneck coming from Aquaman either, but there we are.
No, because I always know like that's Jason Momoa just sounding like Jason Momoa. But like when you see James Wan, he looks very much like what James Wan you would think would look like. And he's like, hey, meat, I'm from New Zealand. You're like, what? What's happening? But
I've never heard him speak. I can imagine that would be off-putting though.
Right. It's not off-putting. It's just like it just ruptures like your ideologies. You know what I mean? Like
everything I believed was a lie.
Right? Yeah, like it really makes you think like,
we had a Russian teacher at school who was born in Korea. He spoke Korean and Russian, and English was his third language. So when he mainly spoke Russian, so it was really, really weird when you see this little Asian dude and he's speaking very angrily, but he was actually quite happy. Russian is a complicated language.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like vodka, like the W's in places where they're not supposed to be. What's offensive?
Yes, like a werewolf is like a werewolf or something like. And they got vampires. This is weird.
Yeah, it's all reversed there.
Yeah.
Oh, those Russians.
I think that voice coming out of James Wan is what about found offensive.
Oh, his voice. I didn't find it offensive. I don't care for that comment. I'm sure that's what people are supposed to match what I expect. I know, but like when they don't, you're like, oh.
It's not racist to have your own opinion on what someone should sound like.
I love that. What about's like, no, exactly. That's what I meant.
What about don't screw around?
Oh man, that's funny as shit. New Zealand is a complicated language. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, man. Like I know like 8 words, and I don't know if some people say it's not New Zealand like, but they don't know. I've never had an actual New Zealander tell me that it was not spot on.
Do you know any New Zealanders?
Yeah, man. James Wan.
Do you speak with any New Zealanders?
Do I actively speak with any?
Yeah, there's a New Zealand chat where they work on their accents.
Yeah, because James wanted me. He's like, hey, meat, I gotta convince them I'm from New Zealand. So that way I can be like, you're racist whenever they pointed out. I don't know why I went Irish there at the end. Yeah, it was the holiday.
Because it felt good.
It did.
Somehow it still seems appropriate.
Anyway, what's that article you were pulling up to get us to stop talking about this?
It disappeared. I couldn't get it again.
Oh, Soul Assassin's right. You are New Zealand adjacent.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Do you think it exists? Oh, he's just gonna ignore us because I don't know if he.
Sorry, no, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah. No, New Zealand doesn't exist. Yeah.
I didn't think so.
It's just another
in the
state of
wrong
Australia,
place.
So.
Look, I say what you want about the Mandela effect, but New Zealand, like in my timeline, it was an entirely different area of the map. That's a fact.
Yeah, I think
it just floats around.
Yeah, it floats.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. That it's like I thought
it dimension hops because it travels through dimensions.
Yeah, like I don't know how like islands. It's not a continent, but like an island can like switch positions depending on what timeline you're on. It was weird.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the Force or something. I don't know.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, something. So did you want to read this article?
No, Red Gaze is here.
Okay, Red Gaze, you can read the article.
Oh, hey. So Oscar Isaac hopes Disney comes out as forcefully as possible against Don't Say Gay bill.
It should be pretty easy to come against. Damn it.
Ooh.
It should be pretty easy to come out in opposition to a bill that doesn't exist.
It should be, yeah. I wonder how Oscar pulled that off.
He's an actor.
So Disney Plus Moon Knight stars slammed the Walt Disney Company, financially backing Florida's Don't Say Gay bill during March 22 virtual junket, the same day that select Disney employees organized a full-scale walkout.
Wait, this is already bullshit. They didn't financially back Florida's Don't Say. That's not how bills work. Bills don't need, like, there's not a donation thing. Like, if donate to this bill. No. They don't. Years ago,
bills don't need bills.
Yeah, exactly. No, like years ago or some shit. They donated to someone in the Florida government legislation or whatever that now put helped was like a co-writer or whatever on this bill. But they didn't financially back this bill.
Wait,
am I wrong about this?
Me that news on the internet is lying to me, especially someone like Yahoo. I've never heard of this company, Yahoo. Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I've not heard anything about them financially kicking in for anything even like that.
But I mean, Disney does give to Republicans, to independents, to Democrats.
Yeah,
they give. There's a full breakdown of what they do, and they're pretty evenly split all the way around the board. So,
speaking of Don't Say Gay, Eric K with a $2 super chat says, "Mad, what are you coming against to Detail Comics?" I wash it off his windows when I'm done. We can move on.
Yeah, and you got to come against something. I mean, there's no bottomless holes. It's got to drop somewhere.
Oh man. Oh yeah, dude. James Hayes. There was only one dude in Florida that participated in the walkout. The rest were all in California.
Yeah, and then they said that they had to stop the walkout because of fear of it was going to be attacked. They had an imminent and immediate threat, so they cancelled the walkout.
Yeah,
after
like that.
Only had one person turn up.
I imagine I'd cancel out of embarrassment at that point.
Yeah.
So when asked about his opinion on the protest during Tuesday's Moon Knight junket, as reported by Variety, Isaac said, "I guess my comment would be gay, 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 gay." Yeah, it's an absolutely ridiculous law. It's insane. It's insanity. Yeah.
I hope
it's not a law. They're not saying that you can't.
Oh, I hope that whoever was interviewing him said, "Right, can you tell us what's in the bill?"
Yeah, like that's never gonna happen. That'd never work again.
But dude, how great would that be if this base motherfucker, you know what I mean, is like, right, what's in the bill that you're against specifically, please?
Oh, well, they're not allowed to say gay, and it's like, okay, what part?
Yeah, we don't do follow-up questions in media these days.
Anyway, where were we at?
He added, "It's astounding that it even exists in this country." Which to that point, yeah, I would be curious to know just how much he does actually know about the bill, other than the the tagline. It's "Don't say gay." Moon Knight is set to be released March 30 on Disney's streaming platform.
Okay.
Disney employees continue or no?
Oh yeah. I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care either. Disney employees planned the walkout to take action against Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Chapek's handling of the company's financial support of Florida's don't. I love how every news article is running with this. Just don't say gay bill. It's sorry.
Yeah,
it's kind of infuriating.
Yeah, but he crossed state lines. Oh, sorry, wrong line.
Yeah, as well as handling of his response to the backlash. Chapek had issued numerous apologies for the financing of what President Biden called a hateful bill. The Animation Guild and Pixar staff have condemned Chapek's handling of the corporate political stance, with employees also taking to their personal social media accounts to speak out against the devastating decision by Disney. The Don't Say Gay bill prohibits I was doing air quotes there. Prohibits discussions in Florida elementary schools around gender identity and sexual orientation. Disney companies including ABC, ESPN, Disney Plus, Marvel, and Hulu also released Twitter statements in support of the LGBTQ plus community.
Even if that was an honest summary of what this bill is, is it that bad? One, it didn't say anything about don't say gay. Two, why do you want this to be discussed in elementary school?
Yeah, as a core subject, A, B, C is what we're going to learn, and then during maths we'll learn about pronouns.
Yeah.
No, we don't learn ABCs now. We learn LGBs.
Yeah.
I don't
the letters. Yeah.
I don't understand why this is controversial at all. Through early grades, even all of elementary school, why are we even discussing sexual orientation, genders? A boy, girl, obviously. But a lot of this stuff is things that should be learned at home anyway.
But yeah, and the whole point of it's up to third grade. So at fourth grade they can do that. But it's saying up, 8-year-olds.
Yeah,
shouldn't be learning about this sort of stuff.
I think after that, actually, it's it changes to whatever is appropriate for that age group. I may be wrong about that,
but
because I think it scales.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, but either way, what I'm saying is the essence of the whole thing is teach the kids stuff. Don't teach them ideologies. Don't teach them what to think. Teach them how to think.
Yeah, and therein lies the issue for education in general.
By the way, I don't like. But just thinking about the idea of it scales with A's, but then 6th grade they're just they just go full on. You know what I mean? Here's what you can do your penis to make it look like a vagina.
Oh yeah, the old tuck. Yep.
No, I'm talking about the full we're gonna cut it down like a hot dog.
The banana peel.
Yeah.
Bifurcation.
Yeah, that's why I said a vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
I thought you meant they were doing the old Buffalo Bill thing,
By the way, it's almost it's almost like a monk interpretation of what it should look like. There's you know what I mean? You got the idea, I guess, but the finished product is not. No, maybe that's too much. All right, we can keep going.
No, that's not even dollar store quality.
I don't want to get into too much though without Scott here.
Yeah, I got you. It's just this whole thing is just so weird to me. I remember in 3rd grade, you were hoping that you would get the tambourine or the cymbals in music class, and they would have cops come in to present, say no to don't talk to strangers. How do we go from don't talk to strangers to let's talk about your strange?
Yeah, let's talk about your peen.
Does your peen want to be a boy or a girl? You decide right now as a 7-year-old to this life-altering thing. But by the way, we're only going to show one perspective of it.
Yeah. For the record, Scott picked this article, okay? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't come on here and we're going to talk about this stuff. He picked the article.
Full throttle. Let's talk about the gay bill.
Right? Yeah. Where were we at?
I don't think it's a reverse awesome one. I think it would be an inverse pain. I think is the way it's.
Yeah, Soul Assassin, I did hear about that. About this elementary school in Austin, believe it or not, the Portland of Texas, doing pride parades. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so strange. And they showed the I don't know if it's a sign up sheet or a handout that they gave to the kids, and it's talking about classroom privacy. What we talked about.
Yeah, the circle.
Classroom,
it was a circle thing. Yeah. Yeah,
So
what's said in the circle stays in the circle.
Yeah. It's like, now don't tell your parents about what we did in class today because they wouldn't get it. This is our little secret, Timmy.
Yeah, that like, doesn't sound like predator behavior or anything.
Immediately, that person should be fired. No. You should not be having secrets with my child. No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have secrets with your funky uncle. You certainly shouldn't be having them with your teacher.
Yeah.
All right. He goes on to say, we oppose any legislation that threatens basic human rights and stand in solidarity with our colleagues through our practices, our programming, and everything we do. The official ABC.
I mean, that's a good statement. I think everyone on the planet agrees with that. But what does that have to do with anything in this article?
Agreed. Marvel Studios added, we stand for hope, inclusivity, and strength, and we proudly stand with the community. Pixar's upcoming Toy Story prequel film Lightyear, they should have just called it Buzz. I think that would have been more appropriate. Reportedly restored the same-sex kiss amid the backlash to Disney supporting Don't Say Gay.
Those two things weren't even related. That was that happens all the time. They're just using that as like, oh, see, look, we're winning.
By the way, I think I didn't get to read the whole thing or whatever, but apparently Disney has started a LGBTQAI plus like task force to for animation for children programming to be more inclusive of LGBTQAI plus.
Oh, it's Blue's Clues all over again.
But I mean,
are we talking Blue Clues?
Oh, Blue's Clues was that? That was a thing, man. You didn't see the Blue's Clues Pride Parade?
Are we looking for Blue's Clues? I wonder where they are.
Yeah. With the whole thing that said it's going to be more inclusive, do they go in a lot about heterosexual and cis relationships in normal Pixar anyway? A lot?
I mean,
or is it just people in relation? Like, I don't watch Pixar, so
there's families, right?
Oh, that's wrong.
How much more ridiculous and heterosexual do you want to get?
I guess Up.
But Up was only 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they killed her off too.
Yeah, in
like
the
a
best
good
way
cartoon.
possible. Yeah, in the first 10 minutes.
And an argument can be made that dog was gay. I'm not.
So, what was the next article?
Was there
another article? But we do have something that's like an article.
Speaking of squirrel, blue-eyed roof Korean the base. That was better than what I got credit for. For $5, says accelerate the downfall of Disney. Hit Twitter and demand Disney, if serious, then ban all conservative plus Republicans from all products. Get them to ban you. That's one way of going about it. By the way, did you see
that'll
the whole,
show us. I mean, yeah.
By the way, did you see the Daily Wire and their new Jeremy's razor? It's brilliant.
No, I haven't seen. Is it like Jacob's ladder?
No, so Harry's razor was they were a sponsor of the Daily Wire, and somebody on Twitter with like 2 followers was like, I can't believe you're you're a sponsor of these phobic and this and that isms all over the place, right? And so Harry's like, they don't align with our whatever, right? So the Daily Wire is like, all right, we'll make our own razors and just have an amazing commercial to go along with it. Just call it. And the website, by the way, if you want to get the razors, is IHateHarrys.com. That's where you can go and order. That's the actual website to go and order Jeremy's razors. No joke.
You see that? There's proof. Fueled by hate, these people.
Yeah. It's a brilliant commercial. I wish we could watch it. If you haven't seen it, just look up the Daily Wire Razor commercial. You'll find it. It's great. There's a flamethrower. Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard about that one today. I have not seen the ad yet.
Oh, dude, it's 3 minutes of just brilliance. It really is. It's really good. Anyway, what was the next article?
Something about Lord of the Rings, YouTube deleting Lord of the Rings things, but I can't find the article that would be attached to it.
Oh yeah, I would play it, Mark, but this isn't my channel, so I'll leave it to Scott.
Yes, I'm just still looking, buddy. I can't seem to find it. So I don't know if he was just talking about it or if there was an article attached to it. So yeah, apparently they've been deleting stuff. Thoughts?
Ben Shapiro, well, it probably got deleted. Whatever you're looking for. Ben Shapiro's selling Raycors too, isn't he? If you mean Razors, he's a part of. He's a part of Daily Wire.
Yeah, he pretty much is the Daily Wire.
Well, Jeremy the Guy King is the CEO, but like I think him and Ben are partners at some level.
And yes, they absolutely would copyright claim an ad. I've had that happen.
Of course. Yeah.
And it was just a nothing ad. It wasn't anything big.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do that without Scott being here. Well, if he doesn't have another article, I have quite a few.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't find anything related to it. He might have had something himself. So we'll have to wait for him. We'll save that one for when he gets here. If you ever untie him, that is.
Let's see here.
I guess we'll never know when he's going to get here. It could be any time, or it might never. He might never even turn up. No one really knows.
He may never exist.
He might be gone forever.
Oh, hello!
Damn it! I was trying to.
Sporking. Now podcast is going in my name.
But you ruined it.
All right, let's try it again.
What's going on? No, you didn't restart the intro that I messed up. You can't restart his either.
No. So what did you mess up?
Oh, well, so you know how like I don't care for that. You know how like it starts and it's like boo 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 or whatever.
Yeah.
I was muted for like the first 20 seconds. This asshole doesn't bother. That asshole doesn't
tell you.
Fuck. Doesn't bother to tell me until like 20 seconds in. He's like, "Hey, mate, my Mikihu's maybe muted."
Yeah, mate. Okay, so what have you guys been talking about?
Gay. We talked a lot about that.
Oh, so Isaac. Okay.
Well, so we covered that up in every possible way. Then we started talking about Jeremy's razors. People were wanting from the Daily Wire.
I don't know much about him. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, so he's
Jeremy
yes.
Razor. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, from the Daily Wire. Have you seen the commercial for it?
No, I haven't.
It is insane. People were like, play it. I'm like, I'm not going to play it on his channel.
Let's play it. Find it and we'll play it. I was also going to, after this play, I don't know if the guy will get mad, but Dispariru? D-I. Yeah. He did a video about the Ring of Power YouTube. So the Lord of the Rings YouTube channel YouTube deleted 22,000 negative comments, but they waited till like the hype of like that first teaser trailer to die down, and then they got rid of them. So like I wonder if you go to like Gary, if one of his older ones where people are attacking him, do they delete the positive ones and get rid of the bad? You know what I mean? Like, it's messed up. Why would they do that? Why would you delete negative comments unless they're like harassing? I don't know.
They're just trying to do it incognito.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna play it in 4K because that's
painful.
I don't want it to like, you know. Man, that car is sweet.
Damn.
Do you remember when there were 2 genders and only 1.5 of them had to shave their mustaches? Oh, hi. I'm Jeremy Boring, CEO and God King of the Daily Wire. Harry's Racers used to advertise on our shows. They're a great product, and we were happy to do it. That's before some peon who works for me went and said that boys are boys and girls are girls. And that was just too much for Harry. They condemned our views. Views held by millions of Americans and virtually every human who's walked the planet until about 15 minutes ago as inexcusable. And they dropped their ads from our network because of what they called
Oh man, that
values misalignment.
smoker's jacket is beautiful.
You're damn right our values are misaligned. And it's not just Harry's either. Gillette razors used to be the best a man could get. Then they decided that men are too toxic. Unless you're the kind of man who teaches his daughter to shave her beard. If that makes sense to you, keep buying Gillette. But if you've had enough of the woke bullshit, and you're tired of paying companies like Harry's and Gillette to hate you, then buy my new razor instead. Behold, Jeremy's razors. Yes, they're real. Yes, they're fabulous.
Wow.
But Jeremy, you say, you're a spelt silver fox with a salt and pepper beard that's the envy of lesser men.
I love that.
You're damn right I am. And I want to be clear that shaving with the Jeremy's razor won't actually make you look more like me.
You're giving me fierce. You're giving me power.
Could make you look more like this guy, though. And that's the most homoerotic moment you'll ever get from a Jeremy's razor commercial.
Oh my God.
What kind of man shaves with a Jeremy's razor? I don't know. How about cowboys, firefighters, those guys that shot Osama bin Laden? I mean, no, none of those guys have ever even heard of a Jeremy's razor, but imagine how much more manly they'd be if they had.
This is actually the CEO?
Yes.
Right now, you're probably wondering if this whole thing is a joke. Sure it is. That doesn't mean it isn't real, or that it won't be the best shave of your life. Harry's Razors doesn't want your business. I do.
Pimp.
They seem to hate you, and I can't say that I love you, but I don't mean you any specific harm. Our country's in trouble. Conservatives are being canceled by Hollywood, the media, universities, and now Harry's Razors. Stop giving your money to woke corporations who don't think you deserve their product. Give it to me instead.
That is
Head over
awesome.
to IHateHarrys.com and
That is awesome, dude. Hold on one second.
The website is the best part. Oh, shit.
Yeah, go to IHateHarrys.com. Brilliant. Speaking of brilliant, we have a super chat. Oh, sorry, Scott. Go ahead.
He's gone. He's
Damn it. All right. Speaking of Harry, Eric K sends a $5 super chat, and he says, "Scott, glad you cared enough to show up finally. Thanks.
Yeah.
For Mad and MGG, or we would have been sitting here pissed off and all left unsubbed."
Yeah, Eric K. Well, if Eric K, you could have bought a spork, but you didn't, sir. He found these mini sporks. I should show you guys the picture. Hold on. He was like, these things are awesome, and they are. But I'm looking for sporks to give. Does somebody have cotton mouth? Is everybody okay? All I keep hearing is, it's you, isn't it?
You're hearing that?
Yeah.
Is anyone else hearing that? I think it might be in your mind.
Okay, I'm
No,
losing my mind.
I wasn't hearing anything. Do you smell toast?
What are you talking about? Bird crap thunder. Look at that.
I do hear thunder.
Oh, you do? Look at those they're like funky sports.
Hi, are you tired of water that hates you? Start getting Thug Izzle water. The water that Izzle to the bizzle, my nizzle. Thug Izzle.
Thug Izzle, I like that.
Yep.
Nice stuff. Yeah, so anyways, I was late. It was my daughter's first ever softball practice, and I forgot it was tonight. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's till 7:30. So we'll have to figure out what we're doing here for now on. But thank you guys for running the show for me once again. I only made it to my
time in a row.
I know I've only made it to my solo show. So you guys talked about Isaac being a bitch. I did just see another thing here. YouTuber just some guy claims Americans accepted institutionalized child Xing grooming when they began accepting. Whoa, okay, we're not going to do that one.
What happened?
That one's going a little farther than I would like.
What happened?
He's been kind of going off the reservation here lately.
Yeah, he was a couple of his last videos. Like I like his stuff, but he's like
Who?
He just some guy.
Okay, yeah.
He has strong views on certain things, you know? Like he called all right wingers ists. And I was just like, dude, we're not all ists, you know, like I'm not really a right winger. I'm more down the
Some
middle.
of us are phobes as well.
Yeah,
like,
I'm more of a phobe than an ist.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
not all the ists either. You might just be one ist.
Right.
Oh, we probably should tell you about that. So we had a whole conversation about how Asian people shouldn't have accents that don't match our
Oh, like when they have like an
preconceived-
English accent?
or like a well, we're talking about James Wan because he's a New Zealander.
Dude,
so
it
you
throws
see
you
James
off.
Wan, right? Yeah.
Yeah, is that I think that's just like not being prejudiced in any way. That's just being like an American that thinks this is what you're supposed to sound like when you're foreign and Asian, even though you grew up like in, I don't know, Kiwi land, wherever that is. Where is that again, Grant? Where are you?
Yeah,
He grew up in Melbourne, so he's
That's toast, right?
Yeah. It's
Isn't
never
that-
So
been
you
to
are
New
smelling toast.
What? Grandma?
Zealand. He's
Grandma?
got two New Zealanders. So.
I haven't heard Grandma's voice in so long. So I do want to talk about something that happened this past week. I love Andrew Garfield. I think Andrew Garfield should get another Spider-Man, and you would think he would. He is, you know, toting the line of when you're making like a comeback like he is, kissing the ass of Hollywood. But he came straight out and was like, you know, Hollywood casting practices right now are the death of imagination. And I thought that was a really interesting take on a guy who's like really hot right now, that taking that take of saying that even though I'm a straight guy, I could play a gay person, you know,
Yeah. Oh, that's strong.
that's big.
He's not getting that Oscar then.
Yeah. Right. Cause he's up for one, right?
Yeah, but they might accidentally lose his invitation like they have with some other people.
Right. Who did they leave out?
The Asian lady.
Yeah, she was Asian.
Did her accent throw them off?
It was, yeah, well, because she's quite British. So.
Oh, see, then I
yeah,
understand.
No
I
wonder
understand.
they called and was like, "Whoa, that's not her."
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I have
way.
no idea of her accent. So.
Oh man. So I'm just
Return to Cinder.
Yeah, exactly. This is a fake. I bet you got a Nigerian prince I need to help out.
How are we supposed to get full bore representation with that accent?
Exactly. So I'm gonna jump really to the meat of it, but it's in a Bounding Into Comics article.
Speaking of meat, we have a $2 super chat from Blue Eyed Roof Korean the Beast. I'm a non-Korean Roof Korean with a Boston accent.
Yeah,
That's
it's really
beautiful.
messed up. It's really messed up. He or is he so checkbox that he won the game? Because he identifies as a roof Korean who is not Korean or on a roof with a Boston accent.
Yeah, but that Boston accent kind of signals some toxic masculinity.
That is true.
Immediately, you
That is
think
true.
like, oh great, here we go, Goodwill Hunting.
Hey, you like them apples? What's up, Terry? So here we go. They speaking with the Telegram about his latest film on Netflix, Tick Tick Boom. Garfield was asked about Hollywood's casting practices, and he says, "I think it's too different." Oh, wait a minute. I got to get prepared.
Oh, is he British? I always forget that.
He's a British guy, and I'll do my great British accent. I think he's too different. Conversations getting conflated. One is about equality of opportunity, and I'm completely in on that because we should want a world in which no matter your sexual orientation, your color, they spelled it like a Brit, or your heritage, everyone gets a fair whack. But the other is about empathetic imagination. And if we only allow people to be cast as exactly who they are, it'll be the death of it. Which I agree. So he goes on. So the two separate conversations have to happen simultaneously because I'm not willing to support the death of empathetic imagination. It's what?
Hold on. What kind of imagination was it?
Empathetic imagination. It's what we need
Yeah,
most
I
as
thought
a.
that too, man.
It's right there. It's what we need as a culture, and it's beautiful.
Not
It's
very
the only.
empathic of you.
Yeah, empathetic. It's empathetic, not empath. It's the only thing that's going to save us right now. No. Do we agree with him?
Dude, I've got to say, your Dutch accent is getting way better.
It's not Dutch. It's I'm from some other place than Liverpool.
No, you can't because they pronounce it Liverpool when they pronounce it.
I'm trying this. Wait a minute. The British do not sound like Dick Van Dyke. Oi! Well, that's where I learned it. I'm Mary Poppins. How about it?
Well, he got in trouble for that because pictures come out of him with soot on his face and they thought he was doing blackface.
Yeah, I know, right?
There was an article about it was titled basically like, when are we going to call out Mary Poppins for blackface? What?
Wait a minute, Mary Poppins for blackface?
Yeah.
She's British playing British and he's a dirty guy. Playing a dirty guy. Eric K for $2 says
dog whistle.
Eric K for $2 says Scott's great Mongolian accent.
Damn it, I thought I was doing the super chats. Did you watch last Saturday's episode?
Not at all.
Really, dude? Dude, it was really good. It was one of the best ones you've ever had.
Yeah, sure it was. I watched the very beginning and you did great. You
would have swore it was a Comic-Con from about 2004 because the amount of segues that were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. They were the best. Whenever a super chat popped up, oh, it's brilliant. And you know, Culture, he hates being interrupted when he's reading.
Dude, he hates just being interrupted.
True. So every time I would just be like, speaking of, and just cutting him off.
Oh, dude. One of my favorite things in the world is because I have to say this about Culture. It bothers me that my small channel, he's Culture, that not always on screen, barely talks, and when he does, you know, he's like, the thing about the thing with the thing. But when he's on Comics Division's channel, he's like, hey, yo, hey, he's all up in it. He's fucking engaged. He's like always on screen. It's like, dude, can I get a quarter of that passion? What a dick.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Mr. Grant Gregory. He muted himself. I don't know what just happened there, but that's the truth. You know, like, so I want to see more passion from Culture, and we got to figure out how the chat can get involved in bringing that out in Culture while he's on the dump. So if you guys have any ideas, like quarter Dick's Division Culture, like I need some type of, because he doesn't even give me a quarter of that empathetic ability.
What
So you want a quarter of what he gives to Dick's.
Well, when you come up with an idea, I'm gonna steal it because I get the same bullshit on the street spots.
I have a suggestion in the vein of Dick's, but not quite.
Okay.
What you want to do is get one of those remote controlled vibrating pads.
Mm-hmm.
Give the boss the remote and just have her on the other line.
Okay.
As the show goes on.
I like that. Or we have her tase him every time he doesn't do what we want.
Oh,
Am I closer to South African than what I'm doing? No.
Well,
haven't you watched Blood Diamond?
I have,
Yeah.
and I can't do that
Spot
either.
on.
hey man, hey, you crazy?
Yeah,
I go
hey,
sell it
bro.
to them government boys, huh?
Yeah. It was just, what? He's like,
Yeah.
I got a diamond on here. He sounds like
Dude,
he's a belter. I'm a
Dude, his
belter.
accent. Oh yeah, right.
I think he
But that's
does,
Creo. That's
Yeah.
Belter Creo. That's
That's
like
the
going.
Monday show.
Oh, that might have came out wrong, Eric. I do not want a quarter dick.
Or
Yeah. Or you're genius. Anything. Hey, if you're in the chat, I didn't plan this one very well. If there's a topic you want us to discuss, we'll discuss. But I don't know. You think this guy will get mad if I play his video?
Who?
He's never going to. Dispuru, he's never going to watch it. We're giving him credit. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Wrong.
Look at that shitty video.
That is. We're.
You're not even watching it in HD, bro.
Yeah.
God. Jeez, what a loser. We're a stream
Bro.
within a stream.
This is like Last Jedi level of Windows.
All right. So this
By the
guy.
way, we can't hear him.
I know you can't. I want to get it set up. All right. So this guy, he's a bigger channel. He's good. If you're not subscribed to him, subscribe so he doesn't try to, strike me. But Here we go.
something I think we all expected them to do, although the fact they've waited till now
he
to do
sounds
it,
like that Asian
I think
guy.
makes it even more Machiavellian and manipulative, and therefore a lot worse than just doing it in the first place. They've deleted over 22,000 comments.
Can we
at the
pause it? Are we
very
EFApping?
least from the Lord of the Rings trailer.
EFAP.
Okay, I don't like that his pop filter is black and his mic is gray. Like I don't like the. I know it doesn't mean anything. It's like dumb, but it bothers me. I don't know why. It just sticks out.
He's really into diverse audio.
Yeah. I mean, what are you
I mean,
purist?
Dude, look,
You can't
his
be
piano-
by
his
audio?
Piano even has white and black keys on it, so that's a thing.
Ooh, I don't care for that either.
This guy sounds an awful lot like Robin Leach from Lifestyles.
He sounds like every British guy.
That's another British guy I learned from. What type of car will he be driving? It's a Lamborghini, but stretched.
See, that's much better. I like that
Thank-
better than you
That
listen
actually,
to.
that's probably the closest one you've ever done.
Oh my God. I haven't heard that dude's voice in a decade, so I should try to do that every time I read.
Quick, now do Welsh.
Is he Welsh?
No, just do it anyway. Just pretend.
I need to do Welsh because I found out recently I'm a quarter Welsh. So someone find something that is a Welsh accent and I'm going to
Mahler.
nail it. He's not. Is he English? I thought he
He's
was
Welsh.
What?
I don't know.
He's Welsh.
You know,
Welsh?
He's Welsh.
He's a Welsh?
Yeah. Yes, he's
Wow.
Welsh,
He's
bro.
a grape juice.
He Welsh, yeah.
Okay.
He mauled that
Welchers.
accent.
Welchers. Love grape juice.
Trailer. Obviously doing YouTube videos, I went back to that comment section a lot.
I don't
here's
believe this
proof
accent.
It was 82,000. I mean, sure, the views haven't changed that much.
Okay, so 82,000, over 82,000 comments, which still blows my mind. Mostly, I'm shocked that they're not all negative, but here we go.
They've gone up about 300,000 over the last week, but with 300,000 views should come a lot of comments. And while it used to be around 82,500 comments a
views,
week
sorry.
ago, now it's gone down to 60,000. We've lost over 22,000 comments, and that's just the comment number changing, because new comments also came in. So we've lost 22,000 plus an entire week's worth of comments. And as you can see, if I set the comments to most recent,
Right.
we've still got it. We've got one 3 minutes ago, 14, 49, 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours.
And
3 hours,
you
4
gotta,
hours.
but read some of them, which are beautiful. Where's the first one? When money destroys literature and mythology. You know, like they're all negative, dude. And it is kind of strange. Like I would wonder why. Like I would like to see YouTube come out and tell us what caused them to delete negative ones. Were they threatening? Were they like, I don't know. Were they racist because they're talking about black elves and black beardless female dwarfs? I don't know.
No, by the way, in Snats, he played a pikey, not a Welsh guy.
Yeah, Pike is different. They're like they're like people, but different.
Aren't
Yeah.
Pikey like closer to Scotsman?
So they're like
Yeah.
replicants?
Yeah, they're like them.
No.
They have their own language. And yeah, they like to get drunk and punch things and get upset about their ma.
So they're like hooligans?
They're gypsies.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking gypsies.
Did they was the body had side, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. What the fuck do I want to caravan on fucking wheels?
yeah. I love that line. It's so good.
It's a great line. I didn't fucking I fight for it. Yeah, me.
So I don't want to play any more
You're
of
like,
this
"Fuck."
so we don't get nailed for it. But that's crazy, right? Like the idea that they would go in and they did it smart, dude. They took these people's comments. They were like, okay, this is big right now. People are making videos about it. Let's wait a month and then delete all of them and make it look positive. I don't know.
Job badly done. Like,
Yes,
because
got
all those
caught.
still looked. Well, no,
Yeah.
all of the comments were still like negative.
Right. They
Yeah.
really need to keep up on that.
They must have got rid of the positive ones.
Yeah. Only 22.
Yeah.
Okay. What are all the people saying?
Well, we do have a suggestion.
Talk about the awesome powdered bananas.
Fucking Banana Dave, man. He's been around for a minute.
Yeah, he has. He came from your world, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I don't think he was on. I don't think he was in the chat this morning though.
I think he may have jumped in at one point. Yeah, we were watching the Kung Fu movie with a pig that had a basket that had like stick launchers on it.
Let's just say that
What was the name of this?
Someone needs to have a talk to whoever come up with the idea of Baby Yoda, because I think
Stole it from this pig.
It was definitely stolen.
Is it an Asian movie, like a
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
There's literally a scene where they throw the pig, and I mean they actually physically throw the pig.
Yo,
the little piglet.
Oh man, I didn't get to mention this earlier, but like it wasn't as bad as like
Can you show us this pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Holds Barred.
Okay.
Remember that movie? Like at the beginning, a dude straight up like kicks a bag with a puppy in it off of a bridge. Was not a part of the movie. It just happened in the background.
Wow.
Yeah, that like really happened.
Holy crap.
Yeah, let me find that pig one real quick.
Yeah, so it's a movie that's fueled by pork power, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you Sliders?
Yeah,
Are we
right
talking about the TV show from the day? I used to love that show.
Or
the first season.
Or Small Burgers.
Or well, I love them both. Then
Actually, you want to see something? You want to know something really funny? Seeing Shaq eat a slider is the most hilarious thing ever.
is it actually a Big Mac? Oh, you mean like an actual slider? Because it looks like, yeah. Where's
Here
the
it is.
beef?
All right, you ready? Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
Showtime.
What the?
Let's give him the works.
Oh, I love that he's a fat dude.
Yeah, he works for Interpol.
He works for Interpol.
Yeah.
They have discount David Coolio
Wow.
as well.
Yeah, dude,
guy's-
he's pretty limber.
He's pretty limber.
Got to say the sound effects are awesome.
Oh,
What
yeah,
year
man.
was this movie?
1998.
Wow.
I didn't notice that the first time. They ripped off his sleeves.
I mean, pigs are intelligent.
I just got to make sure y'all saw that, right? Like the pig pressed the button to shoot a
Projectile? Oh, nice slow-mo. Or is that just your computer?
No, that's this is. Lone Bear and Pig, that's a good one. Fucking pig, man.
What the frick? I love sound effects are awesome. Oh, he's laughing at them. Oh!
Oh, he killed that guy.
Oh yeah, he was like, I ain't playing around no more.
Come get some.
This is like high action.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, bro. This is what you get on Street Smots. And
Yeah,
if you want
that-
to see the rest, you got to go check it out.
Go check it out at Street Smarts, guys. That was some powerful stuff. Toxic Man Flu for $5 says, I super chat, but I only watch shows I'm actually on. Man, the Toxic Man Flu coming out of left field with that. I love him. I actually, Toxic, I want to make a deal with you. I'd rather have you on my Wednesday show and not on Saturday because I need you on my Wednesday show. And where's the McCabe brothers?
Okay, a couple things. One, that's something I always say. That's one of my bits that I only watch things that I only watch streams that I'm on.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
is kinda
Sorry,
true.
culture. Sorry. It's all about
Just
you.
saying. I
know.
mean,
Yeah.
what does he say, Grant? Well, the thing about that is,
Well, no,
Here's the thing.
about that.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. You know, Sony.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Sony has a movie.
Here's my
Where-
thing.
oh
Oop,
no,
wrong
no,
one.
Scott, no, go on. I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I want to hear what you have to say.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
I love culture, man. I wish
Ah.
he's gonna see this, man.
I wish he was here.
And he's going to laugh.
Mr. Tickle Trunk, hello, my brother. For Canadian 5, when I wrote Pig Ninja 6, I was at a low point in my life. Please stop laughing at my hard work. Toxic Man Flew for 2 with these super chats. I am on fire. Someone send him the link to this one. You should be on the Wednesday show. That is your place.
Did
the
you add
pig
to
is
the
packing.
secret-
Yes,
The super duper secret group?
yes, I will add him to the
so,
Wednesday one. Now
you
you're,
want the talks, or I'll do that now.
yeah, add him to the super secret group too, if you like. So yeah, okay. So I want to bring up something here. Being a big fan of the Harry Potter world, I find this to be hilarious. So they had a new
Pig
wait a minute,
Ninja
this,
6.
This might be the wrong one. Hold on. Wrong
that's good.
one. Let me find the right one. Where is the Hogwarts one?
3 ninja pig knuckles up.
That's fantastic.
Man, that's dude. I want to see them. I want to see more of these of like pig ninja movie puns.
You got bring them
Yeah,
up.
like
Wait a minute.
I had to think of some ninja movies.
Well, everyone in the chat will help you out with that.
Speaking of ninjas, Mr. Tickle Trunk for $2 Canadian says, I also apologize for setting Toxic Man Flu on fire. There's a story there.
There is a story there. There is a story there. So right here we got Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2, and Gotham Knights implies anyone who plays Hogwarts Legacy is transphobic.
Wait, what?
So
Hold on.
I
Read
got
that to
lost.
me again.
Yeah, I wanted you to read that because the headline threw me off too. From John F. Trent, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2, and Gotham Knights writer. Okay, there we go. Implies anyone who plays Hogwarts Legacy is transphobic.
What's Hogwarts Legacy?
I'm
That's
glad
the
you ask.
Is that the one with the Asian kid in it?
I believe so. He's an Asian kid. Yes.
Which accent does this one have?
Might be a little closer to this. So at Warhammer 40, okay, a Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. Okay, so that's one title. So we'll just go Warhammer and Gotham Knights writer because it was really messing me up. Recently implied that if you play, oh God, why does he always have to do the thing again? Okay, so here, the writer who calls himself Ashley Cooper wrote on Twitter, if you're going to insist on playing the wizard game, stop bending yourself into a pretzel, trying to find a way to explain or justify doing so, and have the conviction to say, transphobia is not a deal breaker for me. So, yeah.
It's not.
It's not, I mean...
Speaking of wizards, $5
Yeah.
super chat from Toxic Man Flu.
Another 5. I once was an extra in Pig Ginja 6, knuckle deep in a land whale when I was desperate for cash.
There's no shame in it, man.
We've all been there.
Terry Rose had a good one too. Is Jewish pig ninjas kosher and carry?
Wait, where is that? Wait a minute, here. I was at another low point in my life. Here's the thing. Mr. Tickle Trunk for $5. Oh, here he goes. Terry Rose says, Jewish pig ninjas kosher and carrying. I like that. Enter the porker.
I think we've all been there a time or two.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a story and a half on its own. Yeah, so if you're going to play a game, know that you better find out everything about the author, the game, the book series that the game is based on, and find out if that author's transphobic.
Right. Yeah. You need to know the political leanings of everyone that was involved in the game. Hey, guy that designed the box for the game.
Right. You transphobe. So Ashley Cooper goes on to say in another tweet, for anyone that thinks they're clever for mentioning, okay, I can't do that one, that I own an iPhone, capitalism commonly backs us into a corner and forces us to choose between various bad options. But unlike me needing a smartphone of some kind for work, no one needs a certain piece of entertainment.
Yeah, but you don't need specifically an iPhone there, home skillet.
Home skillet. You could have got Yahweh, the Chinese one.
Nope.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? I thought they were
Yahweh's a little bit different than a phone company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a buddy who owns one, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Is he Jewish?
You into Yahweh?
No shit.
Let me quickly translate. I have no convictions. Don't you dare shame me for it.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
wait.
it.
Before
No,
you do it,
are you talking about me?
Grant has us covered. He is Australian Jewish.
Yes, and I am also I'm also 6% European Jew, so sorry. Release the McCracken says crouching pig, hidden ham hock. I like that one too. Let's see. Mr. Tickle Trunk, Pig Ninja 4, swine or die. Toxic Man Flu, Russian pig ninjas, they look like men.
A Yahweh phone would come like completely unlocked, right?
It'd have to.
It would be jailbroken.
Well,
It has everyone's number.
Right, it has a hot mic directly to the CCP. Terry Rose, Porker Lewis can't lose. What? Are you talking about Yahweh or how? We're back on Yahweh. I thought you guys knew what I meant. What's the damn brand from China? So now I just said the God of the Jews in the Old Testament
God of the Jews
is a communist.
Is a CCP show.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope there's an article on Bounding into Comics. YouTuber Sporking News Podcast said.
God speaks to commies through Yahweh flag. You know.
Well, come on. God is dead. Well, they're trying something new. Now it's Yahweh. Chris Fisk, crouching fat guy, hidden ankles. What is the damn company in China?
I don't know. I don't want to try.
What is it?
Yeah.
I think it's pronounced Yahweh though.
It was not. I guarantee it is not. Maybe Elohim? I don't know.
The days of swine and roses. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the Hebrew horde grows. Our Yahweh phone has Jesus on the main line, and you could tell him what you want. Is this the one I'm talking about?
Yep, that would be the one.
Okay. My bad. Scott thinks phones were in the Old Testament. Blasphemy. I was talking about Wawa or whatever. Mr. Tickle Trunk for $2. Thanks for the silence, guys. Scott is at a low point in his life.
Yeah, I was silent because I was silently laughing at that super chat.
Yeah. Anywho, back to the article. Cooper doesn't make it explicit on why he is accusing people of transphobia if they play Hogwarts Legacy, but it's more than likely has to do with the Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling's stance on sex and gender.
Yeah, that's all. It's a virtue signal.
Yeah,
J.K. Rowling. That's why.
Right.
That's it. Period.
I mean, she says, I am concerned. Oh, wait a minute. Someone show up. Hey, Tox. So I'm concerned about the huge, this is, I guess, JK writing. I am concerned about the huge explosion in young women wishing to transition, and also about the increasing number who seem to be detransitioning, returning to their original sex because they regret taking steps they have, in some cases, altered their bodies irrevocably and taken away. Yeah, thank you. And taken away their fertility. Some say they decided to transition after realizing they were same-sex attracted, and that transitioning was partly driven by homophobia, either in society or in their families. Wow, I didn't know that.
You had me at huge explosion in young women.
Yeah, right. I've read all the arguments about femaleness not residing in the sexed body, and the assertion that biological women don't have common experiences, and I find them too deeply misogynistic and regressive. Whoa, she went for it. She went deep. She also says it's also clear that Sport deep. Yeah, it's a quarter deep. It's also clear that one of the objectives of denying the importance of sex is to erode what some seem to see as the cruelly segregationist idea of women having their own biological realities, or just as threatening, unifying realities that make them a cohesive political class. Holy crap, I'm done with this.
Biological realities. What a bigot.
A lot of stuff right there. What does this one say? Mr. Grant Gregory for $2. Howway is not Yahweh. Is it Howway?
That should be a hashtag.
I think it is Huawei.
Huawei?
Yeah, it's like the ACD song on a Huawei to hell.
Shit, I really screwed that one up, huh?
Oh, that was perfect, bro. I don't think I have laughed that hard in a while, man. That one really got me. Especially the direct line to CCP.
Yeah. So what? Yahweh has a direct line to CCP. Cultured Man Flu. What do you think about that?
I like hallways. They allow us to get to other rooms in the house.
Okay.
And there you can walk down them, sometimes 2 at a time. So I find them to be excellent. All right.
Thank you for being here. Soul Assassin says, and Howway and Yahweh isn't close to Ahway. I don't.
They just want to make you say.
That's a lot of.
That's the song. It's Our Way or My Way or whatever it was. The Frank Sinatra thing.
Yahweh or the highway?
I don't know.
What? Let's see what else Cooper says. Cooper's no stranger to making controversial comments. Back in 2017, the writer expressed racist and what's that one? Misandrist opinion. What is that? Misandrist opinions?
Misandrist.
Okay, what does that mean?
Let's look that up.
Misandrist is someone who's against males. Like you're like a misogynist and you got a misandrist.
What would be the female version of that? Like what is mad?
A misogynist.
Oh, so a misandrist is a woman version of what? No, a guy like Mad who hates women.
A misogynist.
A misogynist wants to put he just hates them.
You just said, what is a term for a guy like Matt who hates women? And then he's like, misogynist. You're like, no, that's a term for men who hate women.
No, misogynists think they're better than women. They think they're...
sorry. All right, I've got it. A mad misogynist.
Okay, there we go. A mad misogynist. I like that even better. Yahweh to the top if you want to rock and roll. Let's not cast cis white men and stuff for a year and see what happens just for fun. Oh my God, Ashley, you are on fire. Okay, I'm done with Ashley.
That'd be an awful lot of fun losing millions.
But who's going to play all the Nazis?
Right.
What is that? Cisist?
Yeah, what is, cisist white dudes?
CSI Heat? Is that what that is?
No, it's cisist.
Cisist. It's almost fascist, but without the far.
All right.
Yeah.
Who here wants to hear Comics Division with his Invisalign say cisist
Oh my God.
times in a row?
What we should do is have Comics and I take paragraphs in some really messed up book that we could read together. Like each one of us take a paragraph and see how many months it takes us to get through a chapter.
I think that an appropriate book would be one to tell you more about Yahweh. So you can have a better understanding.
This word is cisset. Okay?
I've actually got a couple of those.
The long form of cis.
Cisset is, wait a minute, is this the actual word that cis means?
That's the actual made up word, yes.
And what is the made up word? What does cis mean? What does it really mean?
You identify as you were born.
No, as you were assigned.
I'm sorry. You identify with the gender that you were assigned at birth.
And what's
wait. So I wore a sorting hat when I was born?
Yeah, they should
want. Or in other words, normal.
Well,
no, you did.
Oh, he didn't cancel.
Burn him. Got him.
Hashtag cancel machismo.
Dude, no, they would never make it past your Yahweh phone thing to get to that comment.
That's true. That's true. So cis, is there a country of origin with that? Like, has this been around longer than a year? Like
what
10
is
years?
this, like a spelling bee thing?
That's what I'm asking.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Can you give me the origin, please? Of that
I'm looking it up.
Well, actually,
I got that on my butt cheek once. It was painful.
Oh man! Hey, Jane.
It originated Leonardo da Vinci.
I just spelled
paint the roof
Okay, here we go. And if Jane like to come on, because we can cisgender. Wait a minute, what? Okay, cisgender, cis. That's easy. It's a. I don't know what just happened there. Let's go back. Definition of meaning.
My friend, he's really into sissy men. Is that the same thing?
So, it's an abbreviation of cisgendered, or cissexual, heterosexual. cissexual, heterosexual. A person that identifies as the same sex they were born as and are attracted to people of the sex opposite of theirs. You can't forget that. Who are usually also cisgendered or cissexual. Mostly used in... Okay, disclaimer. Use of labels might be seen as limiting, marginalizing, or alienating. Oh my God. Attraction also applies to romantic attraction. But okay, so we got it used in a sentence. Bob identifies as a man and is attracted to women. Therefore, he is a cishet. But we don't have like a...
What the hell is a heteromantic?
What? A heteromantic? Bro.
Go back.
A heteromantic is, someone who is romantically
attracted to the
other
opposite.
Heterosexual. Well, to heterosexuals.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The other person has to also be a hetero-romantic, otherwise it doesn't count.
No,
right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that would be a biromantic.
Yeah, because heteromantic is usually used by asexual people, and because it's your like romantic. You're attracted to the opposite sex in a romantic way, but not necessarily in a sexual way.
So there's a difference between romantic and sex?
Hell yeah, bro. Like Sporking and I, we're in a romantic relationship, but it's not sexual.
Right. We're roman bros. We
bromance all the time.
We're ro bros.
Okay. All right.
Ro bros.
Straight to me.
Why did you went ro bros instead of bromance?
No,
ro bros sounds
bros.
I thought we were making up words.
Bro.
I thought we were making up words.
No, bro. Bromance is real.
Cis bros, the heteromantics.
See, if he was really a ro bro, he knew what you're talking about.
But by the way, all words are made up, so like we can stop with like, oh, it's a made up word.
I get that. I mean, we started with but I want to know when it was made.
True, yeah.
Freshly made up.
Heteromantic or sexual?
What?
You said we started out with
pro-dependent.
Yeah, something to that. Yeah.
So was that hetero-romantic? I mean, when you said the first was that
no, that would, if we started out that way, it would have to be sexual because we had to reproduce and create our society.
Okay.
So
cis-magnon man?
Cis-magnon man is right. Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
Right.
That was good.
I'm getting better.
So let's get back to what she said. Sorry, cishet white dudes. Comics don't belong to you. Comics never belong to you. Actually, like, I really think they did years. Like, if we're going back to like the 30s and 40s, I'm pretty sure they were for white boys. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, Soul Assassin. Cracking me up, dude.
What is he saying? Are you down with MAD? Yeah, sporks. It doesn't rhyme, dude. It should rhyme.
I don't care. I like it.
Only peens.
You don't have to rhyme for me.
Yeah, send Jane a link. Who didn't send her a link?
I already
have.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, I was just about to say she's here, but I had her comment up. What the hell is wrong with me?
She's right there on the bottom.
I was like, she's right there on the bottom. We're fine.
Oh, where'd she go? Oh, you kicked her. Well, at least you didn't kick yourself today.
Hold on, let's bring her. It's still early, man. Hi, Jane. What are you doing? Are you going to do that to Jane?
Guys.
I'll kick the rest of you off before I do that to Jane. Hi, Jane. How are you? Here, wait a minute. Let's do this. There you go. So, do you know the country of origin for cishet?
Probably America. I don't know.
Okay.
Didn't Phil Collins write a song about that in the 80s? Cishet?
Cishet. Oh.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Are you not going to play Hogwarts Legacy because of transphobia, Jane?
No.
Okay, well, you're transphobic if you're playing it. I just want you to know that.
Wait, why?
I always knew that too.
What is this?
Okay, that's the question. I don't think we've gotten to that part yet where she actually tells us why. She's anti-police. We got that part, but where does she...
Are they protesting something again or...
Because
boycotting?
is the argument.
Okay, so the game, you're transphobic if you play a game based on a book series by an author that people imply are transphobic.
Well, here
one of the people who drove the truck that had the paint that went onto the book was also transphobic, so we definitely can't be involved in it.
Mr. Tickle. What?
No, go ahead. No,
we suck at talking over each other. Mr. Tickle Trunk for $2 says, "Hey, Sausage Party, give Jane a link to talk sex." We're not talking sex. We're talking what was it again? What? Was it?
What was it?
Bro rowing. Oh no, bro rowing. That sounds worse.
Docking? What? No, we weren't talking about that.
We're both circumcised.
So weird.
It's gonna say it's much harder.
By the way,
whoa, okay.
You see, somebody in the chat, like, I went to college. Look at all the smart words I use. I really want Scott to try to read it.
Where
it's
where
from
is it?
Dr. Yeah, that one.
In science, cis and trans refer to stereoisomers. Specifically, it's molecules with the same formula who have a different spatial holy
like
crap
special, but
orientation of their functional groups. I did better than I thought I would have.
Do you know what it means?
I have no freaking clue. What can I get the country of origin, please?
But it seems like that's what they're doing, though. They're going back and they're taking terms that do have some sort of scientific basis, but then changing what they mean to suit their social, manipulation.
Yep.
Of our culture.
Yep.
It's just really.
Well, also, like, it's easy to create a word and then tell everybody that if they don't use that word, that they're a phobe or people don't want to be seen as they hate people because of who they are, what they look like. That's like the biggest fear right now.
But you can't keep up with it. I mean, every time you turn on TikTok, everybody has a new thing that specifically defines who they are that moment.
Yeah.
Not even like long term, but at that particular moment in time.
What the fuck is this? Cissetalia?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does each thing have a flag?
Oh my God, super straight.
Super straight.
Finally.
Super straight.
It's a thing literally now.
Dude, I love when how much shit that kid got for doing that video.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
I would heterosexual aromantic.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought.
In love with the air.
Yeah,
the opposite sex to them.
You gotta love air.
Norway needs to come and destroy this place.
He has to talk to the CCP first. I want this flag though. This is super straight. It's awesome.
Do you really?
No, not really. What's a demigirl? Is she like a
to
demon?
Remind you of the balls you no longer have.
I would think that that's somebody who's this is so stupid. Like they have these things for personalities now. This is not gender. This is just your personality in the moment. But
yeah.
I'm thinking someone who's like semi-girly or temporarily girly.
I like that. A demigirl, also known as a demi-woman or a demi-female. That clears it up.
Wait a minute. Whoa. So wait a minute. A demigirl is a non-binary gender in which one is partially but not fully a girl or woman. They may or may not identify as another gender in addition to being partly a girl. The other part of one's gender can be any gender.
That's a demi-firm, though.
This what they're describing. So dumb.
Oh, there it is. Demi-firm underneath. That's
there you go. It's another term.
Demi-femme.
How do you know what these things are?
Dude, who keeps up on this shit?
I got lost on this website.
They need to stop. There needs to be a moratorium.
Yeah. Let's take a break. Where's that flag where the guy with the dude's face on it that says I'm down with whatever cause right now?
What the hell is a trans shit? Oh, trans shit. Sorry, I thought it was a trans shit.
Oh, man. I had a...
Oh, okay, going back.
Trans shit.
What do you got?
No, what the hell is a heterosexual aromantic?
Well, we'll get to that. I want to know what trans shit is.
They're the heterosexuals that smell really nice.
Well,
Scott, you act like this is your channel.
Oh, I'm very confused. Is it? I don't even know anymore.
The colors on this flag. That's kind of depressing.
It is. It looks like I walked into, I don't know, Home Depot, and it's like the paint tags.
Well, I mean, the gays are the ones that have all the colors. So they've got all the flair. So everyone else is left with pastels.
I know. think about the gay flag. It's very like bright, and like all these other groups, it must suck.
They stole that from the civil rights movement. Remember, they had the rainbow flag first.
Well, I mean, Jesse Jackson did have the Rainbow Coalition. Like, yeah, that's pretty fucked up that they did that. So transhet is a term for transgender individuals who are either heterosexual or heteroromantic. More specifically, transhet is viewed as trans men attracted to women, trans women. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. They're trans men attracted to women?
Meaning they transitioned into men, and they're attracted to women.
Lesbians with surgery.
Well, I mean, if you want to be sexist, genderistic, cis person, whatever.
Sounds like Jane.
Yeah, sounds like Jane.
It does.
Heteroaromantic, also known as straight arrow or arrowhet, is a form of. Oh my God. What's
allosexual? What we got to look up. This is the best definition.
What a rabbit hole!
But we have to know. Well, we have to know what allosexual is. Well, let's understand what this is.
But dude, allosexual is a subset of pandemonium sexuals, which is.
Let's find out what arrow is a romantic.
Know all this, Grant.
So that has more green.
Okay, they got yeah.
We get bored.
So there is a romantic orientation defined by a lack of romantic attraction. Romantic attraction is often yeah, I don't even know.
How can you have a romantic orientation if you don't have romantic attraction?
Well, yeah, lack. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's like being like being a transgender non-binary person. How can you transition genders if you're non-binary?
Well,
yeah,
I just want
like that author that doesn't have the pronouns, but they kept referring to her as she.
Yeah, the author. You know, I have to say a common misconception is that all aromantics lack emotions, lack the ability to form social connections, and are loveless. In reality, many arrows are capable of feeling love. What is hetero-oriented?
Wait. So
yeah,
they're capable of feeling love. Is there ones for people who aren't?
Well,
okay, so this sounds to me like somebody who is just not in a relationship.
Sounds like someone to me like that has low T. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of T.
This is like someone who's hasn't been in a relationship for years and tells everybody they love being single. Like you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah,
you know?
So voluntarily incel? No, wait, that's not that.
An incel? What?
They're involuntarily celibate. Okay.
Is anybody in a queer platonic relationship? I don't know. I want to know what this one is. This one's good.
Wait, does that mean friendship? Does
yeah,
anybody have a friendship?
Okay, so friendship is now a minority.
Oh.
Like if you have friends, you're a minority. Yay.
Oh my God.
That actually tracks.
So hetero-oriented arrow ace is an arrow.
You can just throw a heart on stuff now?
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been noticing with these flags. They've run out of colors now. They've used them all. So they're just adding stripes, hearts, and circles.
You know what? If I had a flag, I would get one. If you stare at it long enough, you'll see a boat. You know what I mean?
You're going to be like that guy in Mallrats.
You should make your own flag.
I'm going to have to make my own flag. Let's think of that.
Sexual.
We need Sporksexual flag. Can someone help me out with that? If you are somebody who can draw, please draw the Sporksexual flag. Eric K for $2 says Jane is the most toxic of you all.
Facts.
Because you know what? If you want to call,
irritates me to no end.
You know why? Because if you want to call somebody who calls bullshit toxic, then you're toxic. Like you call bullshit when you see bullshit.
Yeah.
Mr. Tickle Trunk for $5 says aromantic is one of the real terms. There's clinical studies on asexual people who are either romantic or not. Asexuals, I actually knew a romantic asexual. Wow.
But how is that not a personality thing?
Yeah.
I think these are all placeholders for personalities.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like this is why you have so many, because human beings are complex.
Yeah.
From day to day, you can feel different things.
it's an inability to identify as anything other than your sexuality.
Right.
And since this is so easy and there's so many options, rather than trying to define who you are on any level that matters, it's easier just to be like, well, I'm a hetero arrow mansumi.
Yeah, I'm a
sexual.
They them. But here's the thing too. I think part of it is that you have this generation that's really obsessed with this.
Yeah.
That is, they want to feel special, and this is a like blank check to having some sort of unique identity.
Yes. Well, you know what is not always unique, but feel like they're part of a group. So there might only be 6 hetero-oriented arrow aces, but you feel like for once in your life you're part of something. That's why there are studies that show people on the spectrum tend to fall into the trans world and this world of all these different names and stuff, because it makes them feel a part of something that they can define. Like I have a buddy who back in the day we said he had Asperger's. Now they don't say that, but he has Asperger's, has been loves women, fell in love with a lesbian girl, and decided he is now gender fluid because he wants to be in her group. He wants to be closer to her. So in his mind, being gender fluid, sometimes I feel like a woman, like, okay.
I wonder too if some of this is fueled by having to have an enemy. And so like right now with the straight, masculine, heteronormative, cis white male being sort of identified as the enemy, everybody doesn't want to be that, right?
Right.
So now they're identifying as all these other things that kick them into the LGBTQ minority spot.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do something so broad though, like so they're not identified like as let's say a trans person.
Right.
So they go like, no. Well, see me specifically, I am da, which basically means I'm heterosexual. And
so they're just dipping their toe in.
Yeah.
The shallow end.
But it gets them out of, you can't accuse them of being racist or
anything because they're part of the group.
They're part of this minority, disadvantaged, disparaged, whatever word they use.
You don't know what it's like to grow up as a heterosexual arrow romantic demigirl.
See, I disagree with what Release the McCracken says. They're taught now that they are not special. See, I think they're all taught that they're so special that whatever they believe, we need to bow down to and just accept. That's the problem.
I think that's it too, because in our generation, I think we were raised being told you could be anything, right? But there was still competition.
Right,
you
had
still
to work
had to
for
lose. You had to work for it. You could have flaws as a human being and still be who you are and develop your personality. But these kids, it's like they grew up being told and treated as if they could do no wrong.
Well,
and they were entitled to all things.
Jane, it even went from like a generation of like, if you don't come in first, you came in last, to a generation, if you just give it your all and you left everything out there, you still won in a way.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah, to everybody gets a trophy. To now it's like, even if you don't participate, you're a winner in my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of this, it becomes such a part of their identity. Like this, they take this ideology, right? And it becomes so ingrained. It becomes so ingrained in them that attack on the ideas that they have is an attack on them personally. You see the same thing in very religious communities as well. An attack on whatever their belief system is an attack on them personally, rather than attacking ideals. So,
well, they never learn to debate. They never learn to argue. They never learn to have a disagreement without being disagreeable. It's like they can't take opposition.
And it's also the way that they respond. Like I think I've said this a few times. Is, oh my gosh, the difference between whatever side we're on. I guess we're all on the right by default now. But the difference is that we, in general, attack ideas that these people hold, and they attack individuals. They're always attacking people, a person. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Whereas we try to focus on what you're trying. What you're saying, what your ideology is all about, and that's a huge difference on the way, because there's no way that we can interact like that.
Right.
I think that's a very valid point that Mad had. I I'm kind of shocked by that. So just give me a second while I gather my thoughts.
Right.
The higher education system, right, in order to feed the government's need for more student loans to pay for Obamacare, have produced zealots, just like religious zealots. So they want them to be, they did this in Japan in the 20s and 30s. They want them to be educated around a 6th grade level. So they've gotten rid of all of the things in high school and in grade school that would get them past 6th grade. And then they indoctrinate them in these programs in college. So that produces what? Zealots. And you cannot argue, you cannot talk to a zealot. They do not have the capacity or the critical thinking to understand what you're trying to say. And
correct, because it's all personal. Yeah.
And it's part of it's wrapped up into their person. This defines who I am.
Yeah.
My belief in God defines who I am.
Yeah.
I've said that before in my life. That's the way I was brought up. And then as I read through and I saw more things, I moved out and did stuff from that. It wasn't a part of my decision on how I live my life. But I'm not going to sit there and say, Mad, if you decide you want to become a priest, it would be funny. But I'm not going to sit there and say that you're a dipshit for believing in God. It's not
I
my
am an
place to say
ordained
that.
minister.
But
well, that's different than a
That's
priest.
where they are,
yeah.
though. That's where they are, though. I mean, they're in this place where they have decided, and you can see the conversations on Twitter. They've decided that there is no such thing as communication with people they disagree with. You have to attack personally
and destroy
destroy their lives, their
It's
actual
like-
real life lives.
Well, it's because they believe if you are disagreeing with them, you hate every fiber of their being.
Right.
Like you're never going to agree on anything, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like the idea that we can let's agree to disagree means nothing anymore. Like
they can't find. This is why I see it in the larger society, but this is the thing that's gotten me pretty much out of politics because I have family members and friends who are die hard in one club or the other.
Right.
And I will ask them, like, pick a politician on the other side. Is there anything that they've done, anything about them personally, anything about them professionally that you can say a positive thing about? And they can't name a single thing. I'm like, at that point, you've gone too far.
Right.
Like, I can't talk to you about politics because you're not going to be reasonable.
Yeah. I have a hard time talking about, like, okay, Biden back in the day, he had a sense of humor. You know, like politically, I never agreed with the man. I don't think he's a good father. I think he was a good husband.
What?
Based on, the one that died, he did a really good job on, and he left the other one to rot, and now he has to worry about that one. Like, I can't.
500, man. That's
right. But like, I wasn't a big fan of Clinton, or Bush, but like, I could find positives in both of them. Clinton was a Mac Daddy of love. Clinton, Big Willie,
Clinton.
Clinton. I'm sorry.
Wield a cigar. Like
That's how you say it in the Northeast, buddy. Clinton.
Go Packy guy.
Packy guy.
That's how we say it down in Texas too. Clinton.
Isn't
Let's
that
see.
not how you say it?
We say pedo.
Well, I mean,
I hadn't heard that part about him.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go.
I'm going to head off, Scott.
Okay, buddy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for my spork.
Yep, all good, mate. All good.
So no one can get mad at us because we are spork sexual.
Yeah.
Or spork romantic.
Oh
Spork
shit!
romantic.
I put down spork sexual. I'm gonna have to change my.
Yeah. Well, you can be either or.
No,
right?
I don't want to be a romantic. I just want to root you. There's a difference.
Okay. All right. We'll talk later.
Flag
Grant.
is so funny.
But yeah, before I forget, Jane was talking about having a conversation with somebody else, and from a different side, and how it becomes impossible now. And it's because as soon as we started equating words to violence, that's gone.
Or even
because
silence is violence now.
Exactly. There's no way out of it. You either agree with them or you're committing violence to them.
Or you're the enemy. You are the enemy. Yeah. The idea that the term microaggressions means anything.
Yeah.
Like your eye can twitch like without even you realizing it. And that's a microaggression because you're giving them an eye. Like the idea that they could take away your rights and freedoms and you're like, make you feel uncomfortable because they imagine you are making them feel like
exactly because they're interpreting and reading into behavior ideas. And the thing about it is this is what a lot of them don't understand, or I guess I just can't convey it to them well enough for them to understand. But if someone is not overtly racist, why do you care? Like, why do you care so much?
Right.
Just because they have an opinion of you that you don't like.
Well, because
I just don't care. Like, I would not care if someone hates me with a passion.
Yeah,
but they're not doing anything to me.
Right.
By all means.
At least you know. At least you know. That's why I always said if you make like hate speech and things illegal, like you'll never know who the real like douchebags are. You know, like come on.
It's crazy.
Real quick, it's Thug Izzle water. It's not a liquid.
He's lip smacking. He needs his water.
It was white. It was going down your throat. I made a mistake.
Blue-eyed Roof Korea in the base for $2. Add a P to the LGBT acronym. Truth is in a defense.
Well, there is an A now. There's an A.
There's an I too, but they want to add the P.
There's the number 2.
There is.
What's the number 2 for?
Two-spirited.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh yeah, they had to hijack the Native American thing.
Yep.
What?
God.
Yeah, two-spirited, bro.
Oh Jesus.
So this will just make it easier for them to section people off in the work camps. That's all that
right.
Well, first of all, how are they going to get over to work? Nobody was working anymore.
Well, when you're beaten and starving, you either work or die.
Yeah, well, right now
proved that for hundreds and hundreds of years.
They're not going to do it.
By Stalin.
They never dealt with Americans.
Right. Yeah, we're late. We were bred to be lazy like the last couple generations. So it's I always like instill in my kids hard work.
Oh wait.
Hard work. Like kids want to give up. That's another thing. Like kids will play a sport and they want to give up because they're not good at it. Well, guess what? It takes practice, but people let them give up. You know why? Because it's easier to let them give up and you don't have to take them to practice and games and do this and do that. Well, you're ruining them. Like as a parent, you give away some of your, like my wife is always on the move. You know, like I was at softball practice before this because I want my daughter to be involved in a team sport where you learn how to work with other people and get into arguments and work that out and beat people and lose, you know, like, and
so you say your wife is always on the move.
Yeah.
The question is, how do you keep finding her?
I tagged her.
You got her tagged? Okay. She got an anklet? Okay.
Yeah. No. It's dermal. What do you call that? Under the skin?
You're talking about moral fortitude.
Yes.
Okay. That's what you're talking about. So when you lose a race, get back up, try again. Or if you really suck at it, try something else, right? My parents told me when I was growing up, no matter how good you are, there's always somebody in the world better, right? And that kind of hits you in the face, as opposed to you're perfect, you're special, and then when you get out there and everybody else has an Apple MacBook, and you're not special, how do you deal with that?
Everybody knows there are 10 tables.
Sectioning stuff. You just keep sectioning things out.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes it hits them when they get to college too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it used to hit you in high school.
It used to kick you in the ass, and when you walked into high school, you realized you were nothing special, and you had to work to find out who you were in the world. And even though, and I mean, like, want to talk about a microcosm, like life is high school. And what's happening right now is the kids that got picked on or left out of things in high school are ruling. So they learned social media better than anybody. And now they realize the power in that. So they are just going after every bully they ever had in their life and trying to cancel them. Real quick, Eric K for 5. I am being oppressed here. I am the only second generation American with Finnish roots with my last name here. Oh, damn it.
You need a flag, buddy.
Yeah.
Can you highlight Banana Dave? I feel so bad for him.
Well, let me catch up. I'll get to him. Blue-eyed Roof Korean the base for 2. Gina Carano article on front page of Babylon Bee. We'll check that out. I want to watch this guy meltdown, though. Where's the banana guy? Where is he?
That's not what I meant by share with the stream. I meant us play it on here to watch it.
Oh, the guy's
Yeah, Soul
I took it
Assassin
literally.
sent it to me.
I did too.
I mean,
All
I
right.
could have shared it. I'm a mod too.
All right, here we go.
I figured. I wondered why you were telling me to do that. I'm like, what a lazy son of a bitch.
War with Ukraine and Russia. If we had a new
Okay, right now I'm calling faking it. This guy looks like he's faking it, but he might not be. All right, let's try
I like
that
that
again.
shirt though. Look at that.
Yeah.
E.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
war with Ukraine and Russia. If we had a nuclear war, it would be worth it if it could just save one life.
What?
No,
What?
it would
Look
not
at that guy
be.
behind him.
How
Look
would
at
it
the guy
be?
behind him. Is he trying to keep from laughing?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
And this girl is just like, oh my
A
God.
nuclear war would end our life.
That
how do you
woman has
intend to
never
save
been
a
more
life?
unattractive to anyone
Well,
in their life.
World War II, they said we dropped the bombs to save American lives.
Wow.
But this
'Cause-
would be a vastly different nuclear war.
Well, let's just
Wait.
see where. Yeah, it would. Let me
Wait.
see, because we were the
Who-
only ones with them.
Who
at the
was
time.
that? I think it was a comic book. No, it may have been the 1619 chick who said that the only reason we dropped those bombs was because we had them.
Yeah, damn right.
Well, I mean, probably.
Actually, not
I mean, it
true.
kind of makes sense. Yeah.
It's kind
The
of like,
United
okay,
States
I mean, we had 'em.
intentionally searched for a place like Hiroshima
yes,
to let the bomb go off to kill as many people as possible to
Yes.
try and end the war.
yes.
It was intentional.
And then you know how
And
hardcore
I'm
the Japanese
perfectly fine
are?
with that.
They said, "Screw you," till we dropped another
We're
one.
still going. Yep.
There's probably guys on islands still fighting.
Wow.
Well, no, you heard about like in
Well, no, 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 no.
1960s they were finding
Yeah,
guys on
but
random. Yeah, they're
That was
probably
80 years ago.
dead. Okay, so he's like
But I think
110.
in this scenario, it's pretty much going to be like we will
I
not
think it's
survive.
Yeah.
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 Well,
they're
this
a little
is-
different
Beamy's
now.
very powerful.
This is what. Okay, so kids in the Ukraine are picking up Molotov cocktails and guns, defending their country, and we got this guy.
Why is he screaming?
That girl's trying so hard not to laugh. That kid, yeah, dude, you're right about the guy in the back. He is trying so hard not to
He's
laugh. Look at
squeezing
this
his
one.
nose.
Look
He's
at the
gone-
laugh.
Everything
Like,
he's tried. He's tried so hard.
Social responsibility. The only way to fight for our democracy is to get vaccinated while supporting Ukraine in the fight.
This can't be real.
It can't be.
Can't be
That's
real.
your social responsibility.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at his eyes. Look, he has
Yo.
those are frightening right there.
He is upset.
He is up. That is real. I thought it was fake until I saw that. That's the eyes you see after I don't know, Oklahoma City, type thing.
It is our democratic duty to get vaccinated and support Ukraine by nuking Russia.
Right.
That's
and
democracy, y'all.
Well, don't forget, think about everybody on media, legacy media, social media, telling this guy these things. And when you don't do your research, you believe it. Like Whoopi Goldberg telling we should arrest people because they want they want to see if they were attacking, the Russians were bombing.
They used to arrest people for
don't
saying
let me
things
finish
like
my
that.
sentence, you son of a bitch.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was
What?
correct though. I didn't want you to
No.
say-
She said
misquote
they
her.
should be now. She was talking about
Right.
the girl from Hawaii. She said they used to do that. They used to
Yes.
arrest people for what they said, implying that they should
Right.
arrest people because they wanted to know if Russia was bombing biolabs, in the Ukraine. They
Well,
just
but
want.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, this is slightly off topic, but
Yeah, I love off
if
topic.
we had biolabs in Ukraine and
Yeah.
Russia bombed our labs,
Yeah,
that would be reason for us to get involved. Because
Yes, it
how dare
would.
you, sir?
right.
This
You're
is our
attacking.
property.
That's our property. That you're absolutely
Because
right.
I would not put it past us to have labs there, but I don't
come
think we
on.
would let them bomb them.
Right.
It's a little difficult to keep a secret if you come right out and say they're bombing our secret biolabs.
We would.
Well,
I think
I'll-
we would go and get our stuff, though. Don't you think?
Oh, I feel like we've already done that. If they've, well, then again though, they
We
did.
may well have coordinated with Russia and said, "Hold on,
That
we're
happens a
gonna go
lot
get our
too.
stuff, and then you can bomb away."
Yeah, that happened in Syria, didn't it? Didn't we let them know, like, hey, no, I think this is a legit thing. During Trump's, yeah, like, hey, we're gonna bomb this air base. You may want to remove your airplanes, Russia, because we don't want to piss you off. So they gave them an opportunity to remove their. Yeah, I think this is a real thing.
Damn. Mr. Grant Gregory, who is romantically sexual, something. Mad, we need to get this guy on Speakeasy. I like his energy.
He does have some energy.
That is a Speakeasy guy. Thank you, Grant. Here we go.
Everybody! One of the people I look up to, who I've begun to love, is Klaus Schwab, and he said by 2030 you will own nothing and be happy, and I stand with him.
This guy's faking it.
I am not selfish.
He's talking about the Great Reset.
Yeah.
And those who stand against it are selfish.
He wrote this shit out?
He has pages.
Yeah.
My closing statement, my only regret is that I didn't stop Breonna Taylor's killers. I still remember like it was yesterday.
What?
I was shopping at Target in the Pride section looking for a shirt for my 6-year-old.
Dude, this guy is so. Look at the guy in the back.
The dude in the back just lost it.
He's just like, Pride shirt for my 6-year-old. That is great.
I was shopping at Target in the Pride section looking for a shirt for my 6-year-old openly gay transgender nephew after I got off work at Starbucks where I'm a barista. But at least I know that I was helping the LGBTQ community while Breonna Taylor was killed. Every night I lay on my pillow and I pray that Dr. Fauci will make a vaccine for white supremacy. I hate myself!
Oh, you should. Holy cow.
Appreciate it.
If only he would scream, "I'm not suicidal." I could
right?
mean this.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a knee for George Floyd.
Do that over there so we can get the next person.
Oh, come on.
Do this over there.
We could, so we'll take like a
Thank God
5-minute break and wipe all that down.
Okay, so that
God.
guy was definitely like acting. He had to be.
But there are people like that too.
It makes it difficult to know.
Justin Proper. Yeah, you could do that.
I don't know if it was an ACU fleece cap or not.
Oh, wait a minute. Guy Vermectin says his name is Alex Stein. He's a comedian who's been trolling city councils and school boards. Please, can we get him on the dump now that he's not, Speakeasy level? Let's get him on the dump because if anybody knows anything about him, reach out to this guy because I want him on. That was hilarious.
That was insane.
Oh my God, that was so
this
good.
Guy.
I want him deep. I'm deep in the spork.
In a Bible way.
Like really far.
I'm surprised people didn't start clapping. Great performance.
Hell, I'd still hit it. I came to kick ass and watch Sporking News podcast. And I am all ass.
Yep. That was disturbing. Anywho, anything else we're gonna talk about?
Apparently, he's friends with Chrissy Mayer. I don't know who that is. Oh
yeah, Chrissy. She's on Friday Night Tights. I'm friends with Nerdrotic. He knows me by name.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah, he's a comedian. Alex Stein. I'm reaching out to this dude. I got to reach out to this dude. He has to be on. Yeah, I would love to have Christy on. I don't know her that well though. I can't get anybody on my show. Anywho.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that.
I'd like to slam off camera like,
you should have.
I apologize. Anybody important on my channel.
Okay,
sorry.
Right, I mean, you did just, in Orlando.
You did just call her Christy. That might have something to do
I said
with
Chrissy.
Christy Clinton.
Christy Clinton. Anybody have anything left they want to talk about? We got a couple minutes.
I think I had said in the private chat you should make this flag into merch.
I think it might have to be. And don't tell Gregory I'm doing that.
So funny.
I'm going to sell it for the month of June. I'll start selling it like at the beginning of May. Oh my God, that's awesome. That might be the only.
Brilliant.
If I do anything on that channel, it's going to be this shirt right here.
You need to put in the butt Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. Oh, that's good too. Or
Grant.
June.
We need our own Rainbow.
I hate him.
Did you say we?
Yeah. They get ideas from mine,
month.
and they're really working on his channel. Where, well, except for Culture Casino, he works on none of ours. He's always focused on any bigger channel than ours.
What would be a good cisgender month?
Yeah, what would
all of them
like? What would the like? But would we be sporkgasms? Or spork?
Spork Ben Ember.
That's
Wait,
pretty
Spork? Spork? No. All right, chat. We have to think of a term for this one, so I'm going to post this.
Oh, a gender term.
Yeah, a gender term for this flag. Like, what should be on the shirt with it? So I'm going to post this on Twitter, and I want.
Oh my God, you're gonna get banned from YouTube.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for my June 1st is for the fellas shirt. You know.
Utensil sexual.
Utensil sexual. I think that might be the winner right there.
Oh,
that's it.
That's my Chatimal, baby. That's my Chatimal.
Okay, we had him first. Utensil sexual should be the best.
Oh my God, that's funny.
If you could beat that, let me see on Twitter. But we're going to get going, everybody. Red, hold on. I actually want to share something of Red's real quick. I almost did it again. I almost changed it while I was on the wrong tab. That would have sucked.
How did I get on the top row?
It's Vengeance.
For Mad Barber Boys. Not Scott.
Can I actually play this? Or will I get hit?
I honestly don't remember with that one.
Any of them?
I'd let it go. I'd let it go.
Okay. Any of these I could play, or this one?
I hear the author really
all right.
ass when it comes to getting strong.
Well, let's get Red Gaze. Red Gaze, what is this?
This is Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance. This is a story, comic story that falls in between the events of the first and second novels. Second novel's coming this year. You can still there's a few limited copies left of Edge of Annihilation, the first novel, on this campaign as well. But this is epic space fantasy at its finest. We have a near utopian society that just kind of gets rolled over on their heads as an invading force comes in and, just kind of sets the whole galaxy back on its heels. So I'd say if you're into, Star Wars was a big influence for this. He-Man, Thundercats, even Silverhawks.
Silverhawks was awesome.
Yeah, man. All these old properties I just love and took inspiration from them all, but this is definitely its own animal. If you're into just fast-paced action, that's what this comic is all about. Just a punch in the face, a nice action-packed story to kind of go along with the more expansive universe that's spelled out in the novels.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's beautiful too. I have Wings of Vengeance right here. Let's show it. So it comes in this cool box. See, and you open it up. And I still have everything like in plastic and stuff because I think it's gorgeous. I got a button. Shut up. I do. I don't like mess. I should, if I could afford it, I'd buy a separate copy altogether. But you get the beautiful work right there. That's from Vinny, right? Vinny did that?
Yep, that's Vinny's cover.
That's Vinny's. And you got cards on the back, other things, poster size stuff. It's beautiful.
Print trading cards. There's a sticker in there.
Yep.
Yeah. Does that say House Spork?
Yeah. Oh, that's my Game of Thrones.
House Spork.
Is that a key holder?
It's a key holder. My family. This was for Christmas before my heart got ripped out by George R.R. Martin. But my kids got this for me.
He has another update. Did you not see it?
Not today. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, March 21st was the last one.
The T-shirt.
I'm pretty sure he had another one today.
The lunchbox.
Yeah, can we just talk about Sunsworn for a second before you rip my soul? So how long is this campaign going on? Like, is there a time limit, or are you
It's probably going to be wrapping up shortly. I've actually been saying that for a while because I've been meaning to close it down, but things keep happening in the life, that I just say I'm just going to leave it up a little bit longer. I'd say maybe a month or two.
That's good. Give people a chance. I put the link in the chat. Everybody, please support Sunsworn. We also have Vinny Tardamella God, I love that last name. I love his last name. Tartamella.
It will never beat the Yahweh phone, but that's good.
The Yahweh phone is, come on, straight to God. So we got Vinny right here, and these are all of Vinny's Indiegogos. He has a lot of campaigns for Shadow of the Kraken. We also have Bonds, the Cursed Child, not the other one that I totally put up the first time, but Bonds, the Cursed Child. Look, the Bonds artwork is unbelievable.
Nice.
Nerium's artwork is dope as hell. It's really gorgeous. The black and white is beautiful. I have that too, the original one. And then we have Infinite Chronicles. This is from Chris Fisk. The War of the Trees #1.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, isn't that pretty cool? Chris is he was in the chat. I don't know if he still is. And this is probably only the second time I've shared this, but he really deserves people to check him out. So the War of the Trees is gorgeous. So guys,
an animated series.
Really,
yeah, it looks really good.
It really does. He has that touch to it where it's like anime.
Oh.
That is dope.
Yeah, man, Chris is hitting it hard, and he really upped the game on the shipping and fulfillment portion of it. I mean, like this is as professional as it gets in the indies.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that. I have to buy. Look at that. I have to buy this one.
I want to watch that show.
Yeah, can we make this a show?
Have you seen some of the? Did you see the Marvel comic? And it was Captain Marvel, or whatever her name is, and how bad it looked. Like you couldn't even. The face was just like it's just amazing. The quality of art that you see from people in this community, and comparing it to anything that's in mainstream now, it's just embarrassing.
But the mainstream has devolved. I mean, if they use any detail, that goes back to what we were talking about before. If they use any amount of detail, then you get into drawing things that look like they represent certain genders.
Oh yeah,
and they can't have that. So
the thing about deleting 22K, go back after the stream's over and take a look. We talked about it a bit. We referenced another YouTuber, showed a bit of his video, but pretty much proof that YouTube is waiting a little while. And then once the hype of something is down that was negative, they go in and are deleting negative comments. At least that's what it looks like. Spork is coming.
Scandalous.
That's great. Okay, so anybody have anything they like to plug other than the beautiful Sunsworn? When's the probe? That tomorrow? Last night? Tonight?
Yep, the probe is tomorrow at 6 Eastern. Yep. Followed by Tommy and Vinny doing Collectible Past at 7:45.
Yep.
Yeah, please tune in for both of those.
I would like, and I hate doing this, I would like to thank Scott for how much he promoted my Rhinosaur video.
Oh my God, it's the best.
Did you ever see the panda one?
No, I haven't.
Bro, I'm about to put it in the
private chat. Put it in the private chat. I am going to bring up your Rhinosaur one too, because I am sorry, guys. If you have not seen this, you're missing out on something that I wish I thought of. Mad Martigan music trivia. Wow,
no.
That guy's killing it.
I know. He's getting all my...
What is your channel again? I'm sorry.
Mad Barber.
Mad Barber. I always fuck that up, Barber.
That's okay.
You're one of my guys. I got you.
I'm one of your guys.
I got you. Wow, it comes up second. Mad Barber. Oh, there it is. Damn it. It was right there. This is worth it. I am going to put this just in this episode. Guys, check this out. If you love nature and just love
you learn
nature,
a lot about rhinosaurs that you may not have known before.
That's all I put in the chat. Nature. Just please put up Kai. How you doing, brother? Another writer.
Okay.
Kai's another writer. Follow him. He has a great YouTube channel. And he's everybody I've heard, his book is amazing. I wish
I have my copy.
Yeah. I just wish I could buy everybody's shit. But once my YouTube channel gets better, maybe we could do that. Yeah. Jane, you want to throw anything out there?
Yeah, I did just recently drop a video on my impression of the Moon Knight clip where the character just basically stands there while his female companion has to fight off some guy.
Right.
And then they have her throw this guy over a balcony.
Yeah, she
like
beats
a
the crap
rag
out of
doll.
him. Fucking thing is broken.
She also saves him. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. And I get it's like his weak personality, but it's just like she has no muscle on her at all.
everybody keeps saying, well, this personality is not a fighter, which may or may not be true because there are different variants of the story.
Yeah.
And not all of them are like this. But even if he is a regular smuggler guy who doesn't know how to fight, never been in a fight in his life, they didn't have to make that scene play out that way.
Right.
They could have had him pause, like in disbelief, didn't know what to do, but run towards her.
Right.
Like he's gonna try. He's not gonna just stand there and watch her get thrown over the balcony.
That's not showing a lack of skill. That's showing a lack of balls.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was there anything running down his leg?
Right. Like there's a big difference between just because you're not trained doesn't mean you're not going to react and respond. Right. Those are two entirely different things.
Well, fight or flight, like at least run.
Yeah.
He just like she has to move, like physically move him everywhere. Like he's just frozen in time. Like I hate this goddamn thing.
There's a third option, Shart.
He was just stand there. And then his whole little, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, she's tiny though. Like okay, so Scarlett Johansson is a smaller stature, figured girl. She's small. But like the move she does as Black Widow, I could believe that someone her size could do. Like even if it's a little above, like that's okay, but it's a superhero movie. Like this woman beats the crap out of grown men 3 times the size of her. She doesn't look physically fit in any way that I saw. Maybe I have to watch it again, but
not enough to toss him over the rail.
Right. Not even just toss it, like broke the rail too. I don't know. But I think ETEP is, so check out Jane's video. ETEP is streaming right now. So can you guys please go over and support him?
Raid.
Yep. Tell him it was a mad dump raid.
Mad dump or a sporking. It's supposed to be a sporking retreat. So, because everybody's raiding, we're retreating. Sporking retreat. Make sure you do that. And Toxic Man Flu.
Mad dump.
A toxic mad dump raid with Jane.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sound good. Yeah, we'll do that. As long as there's no red in it, we should be fine. Yeah.
And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Dallas right now. Holy shit. Have you seen some of the moves that they've made?
I don't understand.
Look at the Patriots not making any moves.
Oh my God.
Are you talking about football?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Patriots don't want to spend $1. But thanks everybody. Have a great night. Have a great tomorrow.
Collins is one of the best
See you
right tackles.
Saturday. Shut up, Mads.
Whatever. It's fire sale.
You upset me with that.
Talk about some saggy melons.
I love the Cowboys.
You have shirts for
They're
these?
pissing me off.
Say that again?
You have shirts for each of your levels?
Yeah.
Wait, where's my shirt?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Good night, everybody.